He came to me and asked me if I wanted to be in it, and when I read the script, because it was bold and had almost an experimental ring to it, and the fact there was only one character in it and there was no dialogue, I felt that kind of boldness was really exciting. And also because he came to me, it didn't come through an agent, and because we had premiered his first film in our film festival at Sundance, there was that kind of loose connection. But the fact that he came to me and said, look, I wrote this with you in mind, that touched me. And when I read it, I thought, well, this is something exciting for me to do at this point in my life. Well, first of all, I swim. I mean, swimming's been part of my life my whole life. I swam competitively when I was a kid. So that wasn't going to be hard, being in water and even being underwater. But beyond that, I mean, I know boats, but I don't know sailboats. I know boating, but I don't know sailing, and they're different. And so that was something I had to learn. I had to learn about what it's like to be a sailor, and particularly be a sailor in hard conditions. The director is. He is experienced. He is an experienced sailor. And he wrote this from that experienced point of view. But I had to learn a lot, which is also good for the character, because the character is not perfect. He's not a perfect sailor. He's a good sailor who's sailed a big part of his life, but he doesn't know everything. When he came to me, because of my age, he said, look, I wrote this with you in mind. When I read it, I said, Jesus, what this is pretty tough stuff. He says, oh, no, I'll just use you for close-ups. I have 2 doubles, and they're stunt doubles, and we'll have them do the tough stuff. I said, okay. So we get down there in Mexico, and as we get into it, something clicks in for me, because I was in sports much of my early life and very competitive, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed competing, and I guess something just kicked into gear, and I thought, well, I'll do what I can. And when I did this much, he said, gee, it was more than I thought. Well, maybe we'll do an extra bit. And I said, well, yeah, I can do that. And then a little extra. Next thing you know, I was doing most of the stuff. And it was fun, and it was hard, and I'm glad I did it, because it's, I guess my ego gets satisfied in that it's me. And no special, well, there's special effects, but not me. I'm hardly a special effect.